Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
You can't take down AB.
I'm scared for you, brother.
God is great.
God is great. Alhamdulillah.
I ain't gonna lie, you look like a badass though.
You know, I get a crack. Liberty City.
Yeah.
Liberty City came out today.
They couldn't get the chain. They couldn't.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. As you can see, Miami was heated last night. Looked like AB was struggling for his life for a second. Then his chain pretty much looked like it got snatched or tried to get snatched, and AB fought him off, and then all of a sudden takes off, pow, busts at him twice. It's crazy. Be careful out there, y'all, because everybody out there pushing pistols now. So I want to talk about it just for a little bit. It says, Adin Ross cheers for Antonio Brown after alleged arrest in Miami. Can't take down AB. So former Tampa Bay Buccaneer wide receiver Antonio Brown was allegedly arrested after videos of him surfaced. Shots during a fight in Miami surfaced on social media. The 36-year-old then appeared controversial influencer Adin Ross live stream where crowds could be seen cheering for him. Ross claimed, "You can't take AB down." Guys, it's getting very, very serious out here. Y'all out here with these chains on, these boys getting hungrier and hungrier. The wolves trying to eat in the midst of the sheep. It's not going to be easy getting around out here. The times is getting tougher. We're going to have to step our game up when it comes down to understanding when you get out here at these live events, anywhere it can go down. These youngsters is not trying to hear it now. So Adin Ross was evidently out in Miami. They had a boxing event last night, and some kind of way Adin Ross and AB during or before, I don't know, it ends up being a scuffle, as you can see, and then these boys start fighting. AB, they're saying for his chain. Now it's a trip to me, and to be honest with you, how many people was out there, and this robbery, so-called robbery, was still going down. You would look at it as if it really was some kind of a fight over just a issue, the way this seemed, because there's so many people there. To try to snatch a chain in the midst of these people, this is the first time I'm seeing something like this. This is unheard of in the midst of a people, except for I've seen it at a club if you're on the stage. So the crowd of people have been the type to where when you are out and about, on the stage, I seen my boy NBA YoungBoy chain. It fell off, or they stole it in the midst of a show, or it fell off, and you know, it sometimes they fall off too if that latch unbuckle. But it says right here, soon Adin Ross went on live stream. This is afterwards with some of his friends and colleagues. The group could be seen cheering for Antonio Brown as he entered the room. One of them also suggested that person tried to snatch Brown's chain. "You can't take him down," Ross said, before adding, "That's right, calls was made." Reacting to the video of Brown's alleged brawl, one social media user wrote, Antonio Brown was just arrested at Adin Ross' boxing event after allegedly pulling out a firearm and firing shots while trying to fight off people who were trying to steal his chain. Antonio Brown arrested right afterwards. This is the way this went down. It says that Antonio Brown gets detained after the huge fight breaks out an Adin Ross boxing event, which led to shots being fired. A third person tweeted. Some claim that the streamer Marky Next Door was the one who tried to snatch Antonio's chain. Twitch streamer Marky Next Door being investigated for trying to snatch Antonio Brown's chain and firing shots at Adin Ross, a brand risk boxing event. They tweeted. So there's tweets been going out all night where shots was fired. Antonio Brown went to jail, of course, just for questioning more than likely. They found out that, hey, we see the tape. They was trying to do something to you. You had the right to defend yourself, and that's what happened. He is a known public figure, So I guarantee you they was not trying to hear it. They was basically just going through procedure to make sure they documented it, that it had happened. There were so many witnesses there. So evidently this was something he didn't initiate, because if he had initiated it, they wouldn't have let him out of jail. This wasn't something where he was the aggressor. But as you can see, Adin Ross is cheering him on. They went on a live stream. Now, this is something they're doing now. Basically, once people go through stuff, and it's going to get way worse than this. They're constantly recording on live streams now. This is the new thing. I started doing the reviews. People are starting to do the live streams. You may see me start the live stream at some point, inviting certain people, guests into my world, and just letting the camera roll, because this is where everybody's at with theirs. But I'm more liking the reviews. But at any rate, let's get back to this AB, man. Antonio Brown out there busting that gun. Listen, he fought him off. He's already a football guy, an athletic guy, who in their right mind will run up on this man trying to, this guy got to be, I don't know if they pretty much setting him up. I don't know, Marky next door. I don't know what they trying to do to you, but if you was the one in the middle of this situation, and I'm praying and hoping, I'm not hearing that somebody got hit. I don't know if a bullet hit somebody or not, but I haven't heard anything. But I am saying that Marky next door got to be the boldest dude ever at a boxing event to run up on an NFL ex-player that played ball and grab him by his necklace and start trying to snatch it and run. I don't know how he could think that would work. I don't understand. I'm still trying to gather my thoughts when it comes to that, because I can't see somebody being that ignorant to think that, okay, it's okay for me to run up on this guy in the middle of 5, 6 guys. Usually these guys, like AB and them, they got money, they got people, entourage around him. Something dropped if you look at the video. When it drops, somebody runs, pick it up, and I think they take it to AB. It looks like they take it to AB. But the crazy part for me is how you could be in a brawl like this in the middle of a situation and a thing where somebody just runs up, where it's an event, and you know everybody around, and you gonna just take his chain. Either you was high or either you just crazy. I don't see how this happens. I'm trying to figure that part out, because anytime you see somebody with a group of people and you that bold, man, you want to die. Because at the end of the day, ain't no way in heck you think these boys ain't finna get with you. If you wearing a big chain out there, if you see me with a big chain on, know I got that big thing on me. And I'm talking about that pow, pow, pow. I'm not finna be out here with no huge chain on and not have it. And Adin seen it happen, put it on live stream. Shout out to Adin Ross, because he's smart as hell for doing that. Because it's gonna stream like crazy. His streams probably went up like crazy last night. He made a lot of money off that situation. And people are captivating the audience. Soon as they see a situation happen, and this is what we're looking at, guys, that's going to be happening from now on. When you look at what happened with AB, when you look at the fights, when you look at, I think it's DDG, all these guys are live streaming. Casanati, these guys were first at it. You've seen him with all kind of guests like Snoop and Kevin Hart on there. Everybody's following that trend and trying to figure out how to make that happen. And hey, man, kudos to them for figuring it out. But this one here is crazy. It's going to stream all day just to see what they see it. And you know, it's just, man, let me end this thing by saying, man, I'm praying for these young brothers. We are at an age now, all of these brothers, man, especially AB, these guys getting up in the age. So to be out here having these situations at this time in your life is crazy to me. Man, I think people need to get themselves together. Their spiritual life need to come together. There was kids out there. Let's take it on a lighter note. Somebody could have got killed out there. An innocent bystander could have got hit out there. So there's all kind of ways this could have went wrong. But God had to have his hand on this situation. More stuff is going to come out about this. And I just think, man, for a minute, man, we got to stop and think, man, these guys are successful guys doing this stuff on the internet, or they seem to be. They're propped up successful. I don't know what the problem is, but I do know, man, somebody better get some God in their life, bro, because this is crazy to me. And at the end of the day, I had to come and let my people know, man, how I felt about it. But, man, God bless these dudes who out here getting their chain snatched in the middle of a crowd of people, because I have never seen, it almost made me feel like, okay, is this something staged? But then I know it wasn't, because he started busting that gun. It's a lot of people out there. Y'all get in the comments, let me know, man. What do you think about AB busting that gun? And should he have done it in the mixed? I think I can't say that he wrong, because in the heat of a moment where they brawling, he got to do what he got to do to survive. You don't know what's going on, but the next person to run up on him gonna know you better have your strap, because he got heels, or a gun ain't on my waist, but it ain't that far away. Man, it's crazy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.